There we go. What's going on, you guys? Good to see you. Welcome to a live vlog. I wanted to touch on something that's currently going on. Some of you may have heard of it if you're fans of Blizzard Entertainment, if you play Warcraft, if you play Overwatch, Call of Duty, whatnot. There has been some horrific details come to light over the past month or two. I think it's been going on longer than that, to be honest. I tend to be kind of slow to catch up with these things, but as of today, there is an Activision Blizzard walkout going. Activision Blizzard is a gaming company, for those not in the know. And there's a walkout going on. There's a lot of employees that are walking out because of previous things that have happened regarding towards female employees. There was details that emerged. And currently, Activision Blizzard is being, they were being investigated. Now I believe they're being sued, although I could be misinformed on that. Just, bear with me. This is a bit of a last minute thing, but there's been apparently some long-term at higher roles in the company harassment going on towards female employees. There were even details coming out about during a cruise, an employee had actually committed suicide due to harassment. Now, it's fucking horrible. I mean, it's reprehensible. It's not something you want to see in a company. And you may note that I'm not entirely surprised by this, and I'll tell you why. Because personally, I have actually been in a role to where I actually received, I had a job where I received phone calls at a previous company I worked for, who shall remain unnamed, but it was a big company, of employee complaints, of harassment, there were even some reports of blackmail, that all kinds of stuff. It was really, really screwed up. But it was part of my job to log these complaints. Part of my job wasn't to necessarily comment on the situations, but to reassure the employees that information's being logged and it will be analyzed and investigated, basically. I did everything I could, to reassure these employees in my role, to let them know that, they are cared for and it's going to be looked at. I can promise you, So that was a part of my job. Now, the reason I'm not surprised by all this is because of that. Unfortunately, it's freaking, in my experience, it's unfortunately not surprising when it comes to huge conglomerates or even companies here in the U.S. especially. People in seats of power tend to think they can pull stuff over on people, they can harass them, they can blackmail them, they can yell at them, they can abuse them mentally and verbally. And, it's acceptable because people don't really have a choice because they need a job, So the seats of power is abused, especially when it comes to women, because, it's just nuts, man. It's nuts. So anyway, there's that. That's why I'm not surprised. Lack of surprise on my face. But what does hit home, I will say, is that this is happening from a company that I have supported for years. For years. Now, the whole company, all of the company isn't bad. It's just the upper tiers of management. There are good people, good employees at these companies that made these games, that developed these games, and that worked their ass off to make these games a reality for us to enjoy and play. And it's the reason I still play the games. It's the reason I'm still supporting the games is because of those good people, not these asshats that pulled all this bullshit. It's the good people at these companies. And as a bonus, I still enjoy the games. So that's why they're still being played. But with that said, not today. Like I said, there's a walkout going on right now, and I'm fixing to read y'all a letter from the World of Warcraft team. There's been some uproar, and certain things are happening. So, oh, hey, Watchtower. All I heard was fucking horrible. Everything. Yeah, no, you're good. There's Activision and Blizzard, the guys that do Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, StarCraft, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. This didn't happen to me personally. This is just, we're chatting about what's going on with these companies. but I was just mentioning my previous role to note my lack of surprise because I've seen this stuff firsthand. I've logged complaints that are similar to what happened with this company. So, anyway, let me go ahead and read a message from the World of Warcraft team, which obviously I'm a big proprietor of. I support this team. The good parts of this team. Not every company is evil. Not every company is good. Unfortunately, there are good and bad apples in every basket. So, but let me go ahead and read this real quick, just to do the team some justice here. Message from the World of Warcraft team. It was clear from our conversations that we wanted to put forth a statement that was representative of the World of Warcraft team's sentiments. We asked all members of our team to send their suggestions and feedback on how best to address the community, and this is the result. You know what? Hold on. Let me share this. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let's go live. Okay, disregard that. I don't know what I was doing there. Display. Let me just share this real quick. Wait, what the? It won't let me do it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right here. This is currently what I'm looking at. So the past days have been a time of reflection for the World of Warcraft team. Spent in conversation and contemplation full of sadness, pain, and anger, but also hope and resolve. As we heed the brave women who have come forward to share their experiences, we stand committed to taking the actions necessary to ensure we are providing an inclusive, welcoming, and safe environment both for our team and for our players in Azeroth. That's the place where World of Warcraft takes place. In Azeroth, those of us in leadership understand that it is not our place to judge when we have achieved our goals, but rather for our team and our community to let us know when we will have more to do. Good on you and everyone else who actually does this best they can. Tomorrow I gotta go. Looking forward to tonight. See you tonight. All right, dude. See you later, man. Let's see. Those of us in leadership understand that it's not our place to judge when we have achieved our goals, but rather for our team and our community to let us know when we still have more to do. Amen. While we turn to our team for guidance in our internal work to protect marginalized groups and hold accountable those who threaten them, we also want to take immediate action in Azeroth to remove references that are not appropriate for our world. This work has been underway, and we will be seeing several such changes to both Shadowlands and WoW Classic in the coming days. We know that in order to rebuild trust, we must earn it with our actions in the weeks and months to come, but we go forward knowing that we share the same vision as our community about creating a place where people of all genders, ethnicities, sexual orientations, and backgrounds can thrive and proudly call home. The World of Warcraft team. So that was World of Warcraft, and of course I'm pretty sure Overwatch will put out a similar statement. But the reason they referenced removing things from the game that were references to not appropriate for the world, there are certain NPCs that were created. I guess basically kind of as like I don't know, you could call it a statue or a memorial to, or not memorial, but just in reflection of employees that did great things, or certain players in the company or the games that did great things. And so those characters are going to be removed because those people now, it's come to light that they did horrible things. So they're going to be taken out. And there's been there's been a request going around that's been signed by tons of people to have these things removed from the game. Historically, Blizzard has actually been a great company for the most part. Like when it comes to their employees, aside from all this bullshit that's going on. Listening to its fans, so on and so forth. A lot of people disagree with that fact, especially with listening to the fans. But personally, I've seen them take input and put it into practice. So 80% of the time, at least, they're really good about it. But with all this said, the Activision Blizzard walkout that this video is about is about nearly a third of the employees at Activision Blizzard are walking out today to stand in resolution with the people that were a part of all the horrific shit that went down. that was going down, that is going down, and they're not going to stand for it, and they won't work. Obviously, it's a strike. To put it in a way, it's a strike. And so that's why today, I put it on Twitter. I won't be streaming Overwatch or World of Warcraft as I usually would. That would be Overwatch or World of Warcraft during my off days, but won't be doing that today. So that's just standing in resolution with them. I've always been a union kind of guy, and I'm standing with them. So, it's really awesome that these employees are taking a stand, that they're pushing for change. They're pushing to bring into view what's going on. And there are also people on Twitter, certain players that will not be logging in to Overwatch, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, whatever it may be, in resolution to that too. And as a streamer, as a content creator that has done World of Warcraft and Overwatch for years now, I'm doing the same. So that's basically what's going on. But this shit it's horrible, man. It really is. And it really sucks that I'm unfortunately kind of numb to, well, not numb necessarily, but used to it, I guess. I've been in the belly of the beast when it comes to huge companies, listening to complaints from employees and all kinds of stuff. And the conflict resolution internally at certain companies can be non-existent nearly. I've unfortunately seen it where sometimes upper management just doesn't care. They really do not care. And it seems like, according to the details that have come out, and you guys can Google this, I'm not going to read it, but because honestly it wouldn't. When I read the details, and when I say I'm not surprised, that's true, but it could still hit home when you read the details of what actually happened, especially given my past, and I won't go into that. But for those that have seen the videos and past vlogs, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's in relation to the details of this report. It still hits home. I mean, it weighs on you because these are human beings. And the shit they went through, and one even decided to end their life because of what they were going through. It's inhuman. It is inhuman. And there are, unfortunately, people on a corporate level, higher up in corporations, not everybody, but there are some that are inhuman themselves. I mean, there's no human decency whatsoever. It's all about, making capital and making bank and pushing people to their brink, to their mental breaking point, just to get a little bit more money. I mean, that tends to be what it's all about. And they think they're in seats of power and they're, untouchable. But I'll tell you this, as somebody that has been through a lot in my life, you are not untouchable as you think you are. Eventually, karma catches up. And most of the time, the legal system will catch up. Sometimes not. I will admit that. Sometimes not. But karma, oh boy. And you better put some good shit out into the universe. Otherwise, you pay for it. You pay for it. And that, that actually gives me some solace in life, is knowing the universe has a balance, and you do not want to push that out of whack. But also the legal system. Our legal system, especially here in America, can be quite corrupt. But there are times when justice is served, most of the time. But there are times when people slip through the cracks, unfortunately. But, that's going to happen with any legal system. So, but when it comes to this, I think everything's still going on. We'll see. Time will tell what's going on. But, I'm really proud of the employees that's taking a stand here. I'm really proud of the survivors that survived all of this that's going on, and everybody that's standing with them. And again, that's why I'm stating I won't be streaming Overwatch or World of Warcraft or even logging in. I've got other projects I need to work on anyway. So it's a shame though too, because I actually last night we started a rogue and I just hit 50, so I want to hit 60 as soon as possible. But I put that on hold as we stand with these guys and gals and, however they may identify, and, hopefully make some change. So there's that. Anyway, a bit of a live vlog, just letting y'all know what's going on, why there won't be any of those streams today. There will be later streams for At Dead of Night. We'll continue Control tomorrow night. And actually, the finale of At Dead of Night is tonight. So we just got to make our way and go from there. So for those that are lurking, for those that have hung out, a big shout out to Watchtower. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And listen, if you are being harassed, if you are being mocked, if you are, you know, whatever it may be, and you work for a big company or even a small company, make sure your voice is heard. But some advice I would give, try to have physical evidence of it. You know, protect yourself. There are certain laws against recording, but, you know, do what you have to do. Especially if you're in a situation where some bullshit's going on and, you know, you feel powerless. There are certain things you can do. There are certain websites that can help you get evidence of what's going on. So keep that in mind. You know, if you're going to lodge a complaint and if it's really, really serious, try to have some evidence on it. That way, because folks in higher power, unfortunately, have the tools to, you know, hide certain things. So protect yourself and do what you can. But, you know, try not to put yourself in danger. And if you are in danger, go to the police. You know, speak out on it. Do what you have to. Make sure you're heard. But at the same time, try to get some evidence of it, okay? That's important. Especially if you want justice done for yourself. Do it. So anyway, thanks for listening. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise.